Emotional support's not a service dog. You can't.
Well, you know what? I have severe panic attacks, okay? Remember when I had apophobia? You know that is the fear of people.
Oh, little dogs. It's tough. I mean, it's tough. Dogs are obviously like, they're dogs, so they're gonna react, but...
Your dog just tried to attack our service animal.
No, my dog is 4 months old in training. He's 4 months old.
Then he's not ready for a non-pet friendly store yet.
And that's why not every dog is cut out for a job. Some are just supposed to lay and sleep.
If he's still acting out, you need to train him in a pet-friendly store. As soon as I walk by, she's like, it's my training for emotional support. And I told her, I was like, emotional support is not a service animal.
Dang, this is crazy. So to be honest, I don't know a lot about like service animal laws or emotional support animal laws. I feel like obviously service animals are like different than emotional support animals. It kind of makes sense. Like we all very clearly saw that dog having a reaction to the service dog, which like the service dog is obviously trained and like was just chill and doing his little job like a good little doggy. And the other dog, like sure, maybe it is an emotional support animal and maybe it is still in training, but like it obviously can't act like that because that could seriously inhibit a service dog's ability to do its job. You know what I mean?
So my neighbours just installed a new floodlight which shines straight into my bedroom. I think you can see. I'm thinking about setting up my own little 6,000 lumen floodlight myself.
Oh my god. Now this.
Maybe just pop him right here.
Oh, yep. That's it.
How's that, mate?
Oh my. Oh, yeah. I thought that light was bright until Homeboy came in at the end. You win this one. That reminds me of the holiday classic, Deck the Halls. Danny DeVito, and he's like pissed off at Matthew Broderick because his lights are starting to get as bright as his. Know what I mean? They're trying to be seen from space. That's the whole plot. Their house is trying to be seen from space, and this seems like a slippery slope into that plot. They're on their way to battling Deck the Hall style. That's not bad.
The fire_eagle. I'm in the New York subway. A guy elbows me out of the way to get into the turnstile first, yelling vaguely that he has a train to catch. In parentheses, it says, no sh**. Through the turnstile, turn the corner, and there are a few cops set up near a folding table, and he gets pulled to have his bag searched. That's what happens when you got a train to catch. You're in a rush? No, no, no. No, ma'am. You're getting your bag randomly searched now today. Sorry. You can get the next train. Dang, man. People are always so pushy on the subway. We all got places to go. You know what I mean?
I delivered food here yesterday from Chipotle, and you put down that I didn't deliver it to you because I just got fired from my job. This is my only source of income. I do this all day. Now I'm fired from my job because you want your $10 burrito? Are you out of your mind? Who does this?
People do this a lot, and it's shady as heck.
You got me fired. Like, I need the corporate number or something. Because I need to fired. Did you get your food or what?
How are you?
I even called my lawyer. He told me I can call the cops because it's theft. Yeah, who does that? Who your ass? Who raised you? Seriously. Piece of trash. That's what you are. Trash. Are you the manager? Is there a corporate number I can call or something? Because you guys have thieves working here.
Give you a phone number here.
You have thieves working here.
Man, that sucks. That is crazy. People do really try and take advantage of this. That's one time I worked at a restaurant and we had to ban somebody. If they tried to order, like we just would not accept the order because obviously we can't ban them, but we just all knew the name that would come up because every time they would order food and it would get delivered and then they would say that they didn't get it. So then the restaurant had to pay for the refund, which is crazy because like I gave the driver the food. Whether or not it got there is not my problem at that point. You know what I mean?
So you guys are trying to scam us with this fake check, yes?
No.
Yes, you are, because it's a fake ass check. We have two options.
What?
Either we rip the check up or we call the police. Which one? Which one? See you later. Hey! Hey!
Why is he like yelling at them like they're animals at the end? That's a little odd, but yeah, good eye. It's good eye. You almost got 2.5 grand in the hole, so I can't really talk, can I? Yeah, that's the thing. I would have fallen for that. I would have definitely fallen for that. Hopefully not. You know what I mean? Good eye. That's you know what? Something about the situation seemed fishy, and he caught it. That little voice in your head, that's great. Let's rely on that.
Corthlum. All right. Walking down the San Antonio Riverwalk, guy in front of us gets pooped on by a bird. Friend turns to me and says, "Sucks to suck." Friend literally gets pooped on as well right at this moment. That's what happens. Also, isn't getting pooped on by a bird like good luck or something? I personally have never been pooped on by a bird because I don't want to be. I mean, even if it's good luck. Well, I could use a stroke of good luck right now, actually, to be honest with you. So maybe I do want a bird to poop on me. Dang, that really, I mean, it's the most instant karma ever. That bird really had to poop. Oh no, man. Oh no. Oh no. Who am I to say? I was gonna say I don't think anybody should just be like screaming in public, but who am I to say? You know, whatever. But I do appreciate that he's just having his own moment. He's letting it out. He's not letting it out on anyone else. He's not screaming at somebody else. He's just having his own moment personally in a public area. So better than yelling at like an employee or pretending to be a police officer.
You're not like him. Be patient.
Oh, here we go. I already know what's about to happen. This is trouble. This is a bad friend. Here we go. Boop. Yep. Yo, yep. Now you're gonna smell like limes for the next 4 to 6 hours. Enjoy that. That's the best. You know what? Kyle and I, we'd go out sometimes, and I would always be the one to do that. Bink. But he'd always be the quick thinker. He'd thumb it and give me a well-deserved hose down. This is amazing. I mean, don't do this. It's not amazing, but his reaction was amazing. Yeah, when in doubt, just plug it. Something bad's gonna happen from somewhere, so let's just hope for the best.
Piano 9717. All right. I was at a touristy place at the top of a big cliff. People were hanging around at the top, just enjoying the view, and this one guy was eating a sandwich while staring at his phone. After he was done, he couldn't be bothered to find a trash can, so he went to throw the sandwich wrappings off the cliff, but he got his hands confused and hurled his phone off the cliff instead. Oh, I like that. That's nice. That's what happens. I mean, it's just like so ironic. Like you go to this like top of a big cliff and it's probably so scenic and beautiful, you know, like usually hikes are. And this guy's just like enthralled in his Instagram feed instead. And yeah, like, and then you're just gonna litter bug? It's so rude. Cause like you could also just like put it in your pocket or like a bag that you have with you. You know, you could just bring it home or whatever and throw it out later. It's really not that hard. It's not a big ask. People are weird and lazy.
And see, you're in a wheelchair. God can touch you, but you're too bitter to ask him for help.
You can walk, all right? Gosh.
I'm here because I love you.
Guy who's like going around screaming at people. We don't love him.
All right.
Why are you so angry?
Why?
Why are you so angry?
Yelling and screaming for no reason.
There is a reason.
Yes.
People are going to hell.
Just slight as your man for being in a wheelchair. Don't talk about people going to hell.
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to hell for saying that about him.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it's like
I'm here because I love you, man.
You don't love me, don't love me.
Yes, I do.
Guy in the orange jacket. We love him. Listen, you can have whatever opinions you want, okay? You can have whatever beliefs you want. I respect your beliefs, you know, whatever. Unless they're hateful, then, you know, you can f off. But either way. But what I don't respect is other people who go around trying to just persuade random people into having the same beliefs as them. No, that's not how this works. Okay? Also, what beliefs are those? What a weirdo. I don't like this guy.
Almost finished mine and you're just chugging yours like a little baby, huh?
You're an English guy. You guys drink beer for a living over there because you got some of the worst food in the world over there.
Listen, the top 10 restaurants in the world are in London.
And what kind of food do they make?
French.
Jonathan, I think the guy, I think his name's Jonathan Tavern. Jonathan Tavers. No, his last name is not Tavern. That would be insane. His name's Jonathan Tavern and he explores bars for a living. What the f? I'd be like, how did we not notice this? Jonathan Taverners. Jonathan Carroll Danvers is so intimidating. He'll just come into your restaurant and be like, this place looks like shit. Clean that up. That bartender's drunk. They've been waiting for 46 minutes. It's so intense. He's so intense. I can't even watch those shows.
Tuesday_guy. Two of my friends and I were playing Monopoly sometime around freshman year of high school. Monopoly is how you lose friends. One of my friends owned all the railroads, meaning any player who landed on a railroad would pay him $200. The entire game felt like I was just moving my token from railroad to railroad, paying my friend each time, having no opportunity to buy properties, and getting super frustrated. In reality, it was probably only 2 or 3 times. Classic, but that Monopoly just gets ya, man. On my next roll, I quickly calculate which space I was going to land on as I start to move my token, and lo and behold, I was gonna land on another railroad. I gracefully slide/cheat past the railroad and plot my piece on the next space. Chance. Chance card read something as follows. Move token to nearest railroad. Pay owner twice the amount. I lost my That's so funny. I love that. I love that. That chance really, ooh-wee. It was delivering some karma for you. Oh my gosh. I bet everyone was dying laughing though, because that's kind of hilarious. Ooh, don't cheat in Monopoly. Don't cheat in Monopoly. Monopoly is so cutthroat though. Dang, it can make people real angry. When I say people, I mean me.
Get the f*** over! What are you doing? What the f*** does it look like I'm doing, dumb f***? Get the f*** over before you find out.
Oh my gosh!
Listen, motherfucker, I know what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do. What you need to do is figure it the f*** before you start talking shit. Lawyers, go back.
That's so crazy. Oh my god, I can't believe people do that.
Go back and look it up. 316, good, call them. Please, 911, right now.
Oh dang! What the heck? Oh my god, so this guy really was pretending to be a police officer. Like, that's insane. Oh my gosh, and that guy knew. At first I thought the guy in the car was a Karen. Turns out he's a hero. That's wild.
I was walking around Virginia State University crossing people up until I seen the president.
He's not gonna. What? No way. This is sick. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yep. And you're expelled.
Nah. Where you going, bro? Yo, whoa. Alright, Prez.
Yeah, and then he just walks to lunch. He's like, all right, no big deal. That's sick. That's amazing. That's the best thing ever. I went to comedy school, so the equivalent for me to do that is to like roast my dean, which, you know, I'm not gonna do. That's amazing. Virginia State University, yeah. Who knew? You'd be going in to get some extra credits and you might get crossed on the way out. That's so funny. As soon as he took the blazer off, you're like, oh, it's game over. Starts rolling up the sleeves, you're like, oh no. He's gonna cross me in dress shoes. Oh no.
Deleted, all right? They got an award, but they deleted their account. My older sister and I didn't get along well growing up. One day, we were both on a city bus on our way home. As we approached our stop, I got up and moved toward the door. As it opened, my sister aggressively shoved past me to get off first. The second she stepped off, she was nailed full on by seagull poop. This was over 50 years ago, and it still makes me smile. That's so funny. Sibling revenge. But it was done by the seagull. You didn't even have to do it yourself. Life did it for you, buddy. Dang. That's sad. I mean, when I read the second she stepped off, she was nailed full, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be horrible. I was worried that she stepped off and got hit by a car. So I'm really glad that it got hit with seagull poop, and it's just a fond memory for you. Also, it just goes to show that, like, you never forget those sibling rivalries, man. You don't love anybody like your siblings, but you also don't get bothered by anyone like your siblings.
Ah, try me! Ah, Trump! 2020! Trump!
I have a lot of questions about this one, to be honest with you. I need more context.
4 more years! 4 more years! What, try it? I mean, I got big ass ears.
Oh my gosh. This is all... What is going on? does it even matter at this point? This was clearly from either 2020 or 2019. So at this point, does it even matter?
Oh no. See, that's why I don't get cats. Cats are... Oh, what is he doing with that paw? What is the... even the cat on the right's like, what do you... Nice. Yep, that's what you do right there. It's just holding a little paw out like, you're not gonna do anything. Little man's like, want to bet? Do you have a cat? Do you have a dog? Comment down below. I want to see what the ratio is like. I grew up with dogs. I mean, I had a cat once, but started biting us, so we got rid of that pretty swiftly, I'd say. I'm a dog guy. Dogs are so sweet.
Rimology. A story I learned about recently. When I was still in architecture school, a professor gave his class an exercise. One student came up with a project with a lot of ramps for disabled people. The professor started laughing and asked her to remove them because no one will use them. A month after or so, he lost his leg. Oh my gosh, Danny Blind says, so how do those ramps sound now, Teach? Yikes. Seriously, what do you mean that no one will use them? It's just very strange. I mean, of course that's not true. There are lots of people who would use them. That's a great idea. That's a tough way to learn a lesson though. That's like some harsh karma. We were just talking about like Monopoly karma. This one's definitely a bigger consequence for sure. I will say that.
These, I didn't ask for these. What the this shit?
I could have kept my motherfucking money.
I said booty shorts. These are not my booty shorts.
Nope. Next.
I don't want none of this shit. This is not for none of this shit. For none of this shit. Gooky as hell. This is not the that's for. Damn. One simple thing I said. All I wanted was a Pandora chain, the earrings, and a that's all I wanted. You come bringing up.
I hope that man kept the receipts and not the girlfriend, cause what in the world? Imagine. Next, no thanks.
Well, this is one way to get into the ocean. Where was that little trick growing up? I had 2 older siblings growing up. Where was that? How does he do that? I wanna like break this down. So at this point, he's completely screwed. So here's the mistake. Blading on the left let go too soon, gave him an open window. It's almost like they gave it to him. You gotta replan, you gotta regroup, come back, try again next year. It's all good, it happens. Curmudgeon, I don't even know how to say that. Sitting on a highway late at night because of a bad car accident. Already not good. The highway was packed and barely moving. One guy thinks he's smarter than everyone else and tries to drive on the shoulder. He makes it a good little ways before running into an on-ramp, also packed with cars. He had nowhere to go and no one let him in. He was stuck between cars in the rightmost lane and cars from the on-ramp. Everyone stuck bumper to bumper and float around him. I went from watching him past me and almost getting out of my view to passing him and losing sight of him in my rearview mirror. Yikes, that's what happens. Those people are so annoying. Annoying. I hate people who think that they can just pass everyone. It's so freaking frustrating. There are places that have like the emergency lane or whatever, and people will use that. People will go on the shoulder. It's just, it can be a madhouse sometimes. People got places to be. They think they can just do whatever they want.
This poor band. They're just trying to keep vibing out. Oh no. They tried really hard to just keep the vibe going, but they could not, because people just want to get crazy. That's like the happiest music that they're playing too. Like, oh my gosh. People are crazy. What were they even fighting about? And then what did they knock over? Looked like there was money on the ground. Was it like the tips for the band? That would be annoying.
Indiana law enforcement. Did you misplace your large pile of garbage in Lake County? Well, lucky for you, an officer was also able to locate a receipt in your discarded building materials. Oh no, this is not good. An officer will be visiting you soon to assist in returning your belongings, as well as providing you with a court date. This is tea, and I'm about to drink this. correction, I'm about to spill this. I just spilt it. It is lukewarm coffee running down my chest. It wasn't even tea, I lied to you for the bit. Yeah, this is why you don't litter, but like this isn't incredible. This is not even, does this count as littering? This is like pollution, this is insane. Someone's like, oh, you know what? I don't need these 14 cinder blocks. I'm just gonna go toss them. Yeah, I think it's about time I get rid of them. I've been hanging on to these cinder blocks for a while now, but you know what? I'm gonna go toss them in this nice area filled with nothing but nature.
Husky infantry. The other day I was taking my dog for a walk around the neighborhood. She squatted down to take a boop, and I reached for my doggy bags only to realize I was fresh out. So I peeked around making sure nobody was looking and I just left it. Hopefully you were going home to get a bag to come back and pick it up. 10 minutes later I'm walking across the road and I cut through a thin grass median in the center, and what do you know? I step in dog bleep. I wasn't even mad. I knew I deserved it. You absolutely did. You absolutely did. It happens. Sometimes you forget little bags, but like, where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick up your dog poo. It is so annoying, okay? It is so annoying for everyone else to have to just deal with it. And that's exactly why. Because who left their dog poo on the median? You learned a lesson that day, and I respect that.
Come on! Come on! Hey, come on! Come on, mother! Bring it on!
Oh my gosh. This is just absolute chaos.
I will lay your ass! I will lay your ass!
Like, holy smokes. Why is it always fast food joints? Everyone's always pissed off.
Hey, do you hear me?
People are yelling World Star. There's just a bunch of dudes screaming at each other. People are filming, trying to get selfies. Like, this is absolute chaos. The poor employees are just like, man, I really just want to do my job.
Don't park in 4 spaces if you don't want people to see if an egg really will cook on your car. An egg? An egg, that's not an egg. That's like the garbage from the last video just transported onto this person's car. I mean, you did park like an ass. Not condoning this kind of level of violence or, you know, vandalism, but yeah, that's one nasty egg. It's a dinosaur egg with tape and stuff in it. That's great. What is even like, what's this powder? Like, you know what I mean? This is like, I don't even understand what I'm looking at. Can you imagine? We're gonna see if an egg can cook on your car. They're like, all right, cool. And they drop all this. You're like, sir, that's not an egg. That is piles of garbage.
I work at an auto parts store. This one guy stole some $60 headlights and literally sprinted out of the door. We went to look outside to try and get his license plate just in time to see him speed off, hit a curb, and blow out his tire. Called the cops and the dumbass got arrested and had to have his car towed. Just a dumb criminal, man, for $60 headlights. Was it worth it? A tire is so much more expensive than that. And so it was like bail, you know? Like, oh man, you just can't do it. Just speeding away a little too fast, you know? Yeah, so stupid.
Just give me my change. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it, honey. I done had better people.
Whatever, take your shit and go if you're so pissed off. Everyone's making me angry now. Angry.
Show my money. Show my money. Hand me my goddamn money in my hand. I didn't throw it to you. Hand me my money. Hand me my money in my hand. Bitch, you don't throw no money in me. I'm gonna have your job. Fuck you, dog.
Oh, that's assault.
Oh my god. I just like want to know the logic behind calling an employee a and then expecting them to hand you your change after that really kindly and nicely. I don't know. Seems like she's just not even fully. I was gonna say seems like she's just given the same energy back, but like she didn't even throw it at you. She just kind of, I mean, it's money, so it like floats. Like,
drink driver, ironic, drunk driver, 29, tried to fool police by swallowing hand sanitizer before a breath test without realizing antibacterial gel contained alcohol. Yeah, this whole article is just ironic in itself. Drink driver, not drunk. She's been drink. Yeah, just don't drink and drive. There's a good place to start in this whole mess. Don't drink and drive. Also, don't ever put that in your mouth. Please don't put that in your mouth. Just your hands. Hand sanitizer, not mouth sanitizer.
Felix the fake YT. Not instant, but karma nonetheless. My dad kept getting his lunch stolen at work one day, so he got my mother to get the spiciest hot sauce on the market to put on the sandwich. Lo and behold, the guy who stole it was looking red as a hot iron. They fired the guy and my dad got to eat his lunch again. Dang. Wow. Like, yeah, what did you think? Why would you be stealing someone else's lunch? You know, I get like maybe you needed some help and you needed lunch, but you should definitely talk to somebody and you shouldn't just steal it. I'm sure that they would be happy to also bring you a lunch if you needed a little bit of support. I would hope that of them. I would think that that would be the right thing to do if they were in a position where they could. But you can't just steal it from them or else this is what happens. You get the hottest hot sauces. And then you get fired? Even worse. Not good at all. Dang, he was probably trying to keep so quiet too and just stressed.
Oh no, oh no. To ride without a seatbelt, you know what? Seatbelts save lives and also saves makeup too at the same time. That's nice. This This looks like the poster for Rocky Horror Picture Show, you know what I mean? This looks like someone did the time warp real quick into the ER.